Good morning, everybody. It is day 4 for us. We just spent the night at Above the Clouds Hostel in Suches, Georgia. Is that how you say it?
Suches, yes, sir. Which is an Indian word for valley above the clouds.
Valley above the clouds. That's why it's above the clouds. Yeah. We are headed back up to Woody Gap, where we're going to be dropped off to keep hiking on the trail. Lucky, the owner of the hostel, is shuttling us back up there, and today is going to be our first day hiking in the rain. It's already started, and I don't think it's supposed to stop for several days. So we've got a wet walk ahead of us. Not sure how far we're going to make it today. Just going to take it easy. Keep letting Carlie's knee try to feel better. Not do too much. And need to put my seatbelt on. And we'll see how the day goes. Lucky just handed Carlie a big bag of brownies, so
yeah, one for each of us.
That'll be a nice snack later on. We did our first resupply out of Lucky's pantry. He's got a nice hiker pantry set up for people to resupply, and it is much cheaper to resupply there at the hostel than in Neels Gap. Everybody at the hostel was telling us about how expensive it was to resupply in mountain crossings, and so we took their advice and got a bunch of food for the next several days. Hopefully enough days to get us to Unicoi Gap, where we can hitch a ride into Helen and resupply at the general store in Helen. So we'll keep you updated on how that goes and what we end up picking up at mountain crossings if we get anything. I think there's some more gear changes we might want to make as well. But until then, we'll pick back up on the trail.
Standing underneath the rows of trees, I can see where the ocean meets the sky. Under our clothes, a fire grows. We are ready for this life of running wild.
We are trekking along now. We have a little pack free situation, clothing change on my end, adjust in the parking lot at Woody Gap before heading out. But we're on our way now, and in the rain, first day in the rain. It was a huge dilemma and battle yesterday internally for me in my head, just like, do we do a Nero? Do we stop for my knee? Or do we keep going on another, I think it was like 3.5 to Lance Creek and stop there, which was our original plan. And I just was a battle because I was feeling like if we stopped, then I was weak and wimpy. But I also know I need to take care of my body and listen to it and all of that. So it was a struggle yesterday. But we got to Woody, and the guys we had seen earlier, what were their names?
Bouncer and Underdog?
No. Guys we'd seen on trail earlier. He had orange tights on. Guys we had seen on trail.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Leonidas?
And what was the other guy's name?
Forgetful Bear?
Forgetful Bear, yeah. They had told him we were coming to Woody Gap and might be wanting a ride out of there. And Tribute had showed up, and it's kind of his thing is helping out hikers, shuttling hikers. I think he hiked last year. So he had told him we were coming, and I was hurting, and so they were hanging out for me. We got there, and Tribute was like, you guys must be the ones. And he was like, well, on the cloud hostels up there, I've been helping him out, shuttling people there. And so he gave him a call to see if they had any room, and he literally had 2 beds. So we're like, okay, that's kind of sounds a little bit meant to be there. So we got that ride pretty quick into that hostel. So that was kind of nice because then I didn't have to like think about it, sit at Woody Gap and try to make a decision because I just didn't know. I feel bad because I know Brady could be moving a lot faster without me. And so that's, feel bad slowing him down. Never had knee pain before. I was expecting my hips to hurt, which they are, but I was expecting that. Wasn't expecting knee pain. I don't know, maybe I pushed the downs too hard because they're easier for me. So I maybe went too fast the first little bit on those. I don't know. So yeah, stopped there last night, and Pappy, and who's the oldest hiker, he is doing an AT through this year, gonna beat the record. He's 89. So I mean, come on, he's out here doing this. He's the oldest triple crowner. He finished the last one at 72. So yeah. Brady swapped me his hat because my hood is too big. So I had like a strip that's not where my eyes were to see out of, which was a pain. Yeah, so today, well, we stopped, did some stretching, relaxed, stayed off my knee pretty well last night at the hostel, which was amazing, by the way. The hostel was awesome.
We need to pull off to the side.
Okay, I'm gonna pull off right here. People coming up behind? Because there's people coming up behind us. Is that maybe a better spot?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stop this recording for now so it's not forever long. Yeah, that was good. Did some ice. Did too much ice. The ice made it hurt worse. Made it like stiff and tight and not be able to move. Yeah, anyway. So, we're on our way. And we got dropped off at Wood Gap. Also, we need to get better at our system. They're waiting on us to leave this morning. And we need to get faster at packing up. And I would say it was me, but it was also Brady. It was both of us this morning. It's not just me. So, yeah, we need to get faster at that. Anyway, trekking along. Knee definitely still hurts. It does not feel any better than it did yesterday, but I feel like it is from lack of use that it is hurting, and now I don't want it to turn into an injury, but I feel like the lack of use, so it needs to continue to be used to like loosen it up, just easy. So that's what we're gonna do, take it easy, hopefully loosen it up with time and just adjusting the trail. Hopefully it's a nice sort of flat spot, so I'm able to walk and talk and not pant and trip and all of that stuff too bad. Yeah, so at Woody Gap we got dropped off, resituated, and I saw a blue van. Lady hollered at us right at the other end of the parking lot, and she was like, hey, I've got coffee and hot cocoa and stuff set up. And so, like, that's awesome. We just came from a hostel. We actually just had big breakfast and coffee. So we're good, but thank you so much. And then I was like, hey Brady, you know what, I think that was Hiking with Buttercup. She's on YouTube. She was gonna hike and decided to convert her van so she could sleep in it and travel up the trail, doing trail magic, and which I think is awesome, and she's going to continue to YouTube from that perspective. So he went over there, and I was like, because he was ready and I was changing, and so he was like, I'll go ask. So he went over there, and it was, and so he was over there quite a while. He came back and he goes, she gave you a knee brace. She had a knee brace, it doesn't fit her, so here's a knee brace. It's like, oh my gosh, just the people. Oh Oh my gosh. It's amazing. It is amazing. I cried. I've like choked up every time coming down a hill into Trail Magic when I like see the Trail Magic set up, and I try not to get my hopes up because what they're doing is truly a blessing, not expected, but oh my goodness, I don't know if they can truly understand that feeling unless they've hiked before, what that feels like. But I like choke up every time coming down a hill, and I can see like tents set up with lots of food and people hanging around. Is usually typically a sign that that's going to be some Trail Magic and not just people set up camping. Yeah, and so anyway, she gave me a knee brace, which is just phenomenal, and she was like, it's just something cheap. When I went to thank her after, and it's like, I don't care, we didn't have anything. It is something. So that's, yeah, phenomenal. So yeah, trudging along in the rain now. Sorry, I've been chatting a whole bunch. I've been struggling, like my spirits and all of that are super high, super good, and all that, but I've been struggling with the just out of breath and tired and sore and in pain and all that, and Brady hasn't been, so he's been better at filming and I've not been, and so he's wanting me to do more. And sorry I can't look at you. I'm not quite as stable on my feet right now as before this bit of knee pain, so I have to watch where I'm going quite a bit more so I don't fall and wipe out. Haven't had any falls yet. I feel like I need to knock on wood now. I just saw that knock on this tree. And see, he's got me. Did you get your adjustment?
What?
Did you get your adjustment done?
No.
No.
No matter what I do, I cannot get my pack to stay up on my hips.
Yeah.
So they just slide down until they're resting on my shoulders.
Yeah.
And
Which
so
is
I'm
hurting your
carrying
shoulders.
the majority of the weight of the pack on my shoulders
Yeah.
because I have nothing to rest the pack on
Yeah.
hip-wise.
Yeah.
Until it gets down to my butt, and then it
hurts your butt.
hurts that
Yeah.
spot on my butt.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to switch to be able to use these trekking poles now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hop off of here.
All right. We're gonna try to make some time.
I don't know that I can move any faster.
But hopefully we quit stopping. All right, friends, we are still hiking, but I really wanted to show you guys this beautiful view of the mountains that are off in the distance. I just want to share this with you. Don't you just love those mountains? Oh, wait, they're all gone. No view from here.
So you probably can't really tell in this video, but there's this like flapping moss on this rock right here. It's like, yeah.
Looks like leaves.
It does kind of look like leaves, but it's like a moss. Maybe you can see that better. But when the wind blows, it flaps around. It is my like green visual interpretation of what the bat bogey hex in Harry Potter does. They talk about the great flapping things all over Malfoy's face when Ginny jinxes him. And I imagine it's something like these guys, but not green. I picture them skin colored. Yeah, so that's what my thoughts are currently. Yep. So what are we doing?
Drinking all the water we have left in our bottles, and then we're gonna fill up both our bottles here at the last water source before Lance Creek Restoration Area. If we decide to camp there, we want to have plenty of clean water from here, because we heard there's
The water's dirty.
the water's not great up there. Even if you filter it, people are getting sick. At least that's what we've heard on the trail. But we may end up trying to push past Lance as well, which there's no confirmed water at Jarrard Gap. So we want to have just plenty of water heading that direction. So we're going to finish off what we've got, fill up both our bottles, and keep moving.
Yeah, this is our little stream that you can hear beautifully in the background. Just runs across the trail and down the mountain. And just drinking. Got this to filter some more.
And I gotta pee.
Yeah, me too. This beautiful mistiness, kind of eerie, extremely peaceful. Business we're walking through. See a blaze ahead. What?
So slick.
Yeah, it's really slick. This side bit I'm kind of walking on is better. Oh, I should show the strangest thing we found so far. In the woods. A destroyed,
Busted up guitar.
yeah, it's a destroyed guitar.
All right, hello everybody. We are. Oh no, food down. Food down. Don't waste
Less
it.
than 10
No.
minutes.
Less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are at Jarrard Gap, which is kind of what we were shooting for today. It was. I'm not quite sure how long of a hike that was today.
6'2",
I thought it was 5'7".
5'7", or 6'2".
Something like that. Shorter day today, just to help Carlie's knee out. We have set up our tent and we are working on making. Oh well, we actually.
I'm eating.
Carlie made us mac and cheese, and I'm getting ready to partake in that. Set up with another couple that we met at the hostel last night, Todd and Angie, also known as Angel and Nobody.
Yeah.
And they are also on YouTube. Check them out. T&A on the Trail. T&A on the Trail. So
Is
check
it in, right? T.
No. Capital letter M.
Yeah, yeah.
T&A.
Yeah.
Okay. T&A on the Trail. Check them out, and if we get a chance, we will try to link to their channel as well. But it's kind of rainy. It's been raining, kind of just misting all day. It's really pretty out here. Just sitting in a cloud, basically. It's wonderful. And just that view is just amazing. So we can't go past this because we don't have bear canisters. So we can't camp anywhere past this tonight. But tomorrow we'll get up. We'll go up and over Blood Mountain and into Neels Gap, where we are going to get a cabin at the Blood Mountain Cabins with Angel and Nobody here. We'll split a cabin with these fine folk and see about getting some more rest for Carlie's knee.
Yep.
Ice it if we can, or get some heat on it, which we may do tonight. Soak a rag in some boiling water or something and get some heat on her knee. But anyway, that's what we're up to. And it's a really nice day hiking.
It was. It
Yeah.
was really nice. Yeah.
Enjoyed it a lot.
Really nice. Just, I think a really good first rain on the trail experience.
rain, yeah.
Yeah.
So, cheers everybody.
Macaroni. It's actually so good.
Oh
It's
man,
so good.
that's good. Yep. Go make you some. Good morning. Day 5. Yeah, day 5. On the Appalachian Trail. We are just now leaving Jarrard Gap and heading toward Neels Gap, where we're hopefully going to stay in the Blood Mountain Cabins tonight. But what stands between us and that is 5.1 miles of Blood Mountain. And that is what we are climbing right now. It's about 8:30 in the morning. It's our earliest start yet, which is kind of nice, but we're hoping to get in fairly early so we can hopefully get a room at the Blood Mountain Cabins. It's $122 a night if you make a reservation, or $72 a night
As a thru-hiker.
as a thru-hiker, first come, first serve. So instead of making a reservation, we're hoping to get in and be one of the first come first serve to get a cabin and save ourselves about 50 bucks. But I'm gonna give them a call around noon if we're not close enough to see how their vacancy is going. And if we have to make a reservation, we will. Whew, this mountain's tough. But first night spent in the rain, we stayed completely dry, and it poured. It sounded really, really nice on the tent.
Yeah.
But everything stayed dry. And anything else you want to share, Carlie?
My knee hurts.
Carlie's knee still hurts.
Yep. So we're moving.
But we're moving slow. That's why we're taking these short days.
Yeah.
You know, 5 miles, 3 miles.
Feeling stiff today.
Yeah, neither one of us got a very good stretch today, so we're pretty stiff and sore.
We'll loosen up as we go.
Yeah, we will. Well, as we warm up, our muscles will get loose and hopefully it'll be better. And had mac and cheese last night.
It was so good.
It was so good. Probably our best camp dinner yet.
Yeah.
I don't know, that lasagna I had a few nights ago was pretty good too. But anyway,
My best.
your best meal so far. I'm gonna put the camera away and focus on walking, because that seems like a pretty tough challenge right now for me. Uh-oh. And we'll see you further up the mountain. Oh. Alright, we just hiked up to the top of Blood Mountain. Just got here a few minutes ago, took my pack off, got the camera out, and just started to explore and wanted to see the views. So that's what I'm up here doing, and gonna show you all the view.
So here's a blaze. Just going to show you a bit of the trail today. Don't worry, Brady's going to demonstrate. Aren't you?
Yeah.
He's going to... There's a white blaze ahead, if you can see it. This is what the trail looks like today.
Blaze here.
Is there? There's one in front of you. Yep, right there. He's standing on top of it. Yep. Just walking down some rock slabs today. Yep, I should with this knee. But yeah, anyway, this is the trail. But it is pretty. It sure is pretty.
We have come across our first snake. Carlie found it. Not quite sure what kind of snake it is.
It looks like a little grass snake of some sort.
Just hanging out here on the side of the trail over here.
Yeah. You're able to zoom with that, which is nice.
Yep, there's the trail.
Yeah, trail's right here. Cool, it is hot.
It's hot. Alright, we just made it over Blood Mountain and into Neels Gap.
Yeah, now we gotta flip it.
Now we got to find our way over to the Blood Mountain Cabins. This is the infamous tree where everybody tosses their shoes who are quitting here. That's lots of good pairs of shoes in that tree right there. Yes.
It's been a while since we filmed anything.
Yeah.
Yesterday we climbed up and over Blood Mountain and
Yeah.
into Neels Gap, and we didn't really film anything once we hit Neels Gap. But we walked down to Blood Mountain Cabins and rented a cabin for
Chipmunk.
us. Yeah.
Cabin chipmunk.
Rented a cabin with another couple named Todd and Angie, which you guys have probably already met.
Yeah. Nobody and Angel.
Yeah, their hiker names are Nobody and Angel. And they have some family that live in Atlanta who came in town and picked us all up and took us to Blairsville, where we had dinner at a Mexican restaurant. Really good food. They took us to Walmart as well, and so we could pick up some medicine for Carlie and a knee brace, some more paracord, that kind of thing. And just came back to the cabin last night and relaxed a whole bunch, and haven't really done a whole lot of anything. Been editing videos and that kind of thing. Today is March 12th, which is going to be day 6 for us on the Appalachian Trail. And today is going to be our first full zero, because we are going to stay at the cabins, continue editing footage, and continue letting Carlie's knee rest and heal, trying to get her to drink more water, and stretch her legs, because her right knee is now hurting because she's been putting more weight on it instead of the left leg. Just rest and relax, edit footage, get our first couple videos up, and go from there. Hopefully we'll have several videos that can be posted here. So just kind of doing a 0 mile day, relaxing. Got all of our gear out and have been letting it dry. So we've
show you that mess.
We've kind of just pulled everything out of our packs and just letting everything dry, because it did rain on us the other night.
Which we need to probably get our sleeping bag out.
The quilt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably do need to get the quilt out.
The lining edge got
The edge
water
got
spots.
some water spots.
It didn't get wet for sure, but it got a couple of water spots.
Okay. So,
We should get that out too.
yeah, we'll do that in a bit.
Yeah.
So, not doing a whole lot of anything. Pretty lazy day, but we need it.
Yeah. The fog has moved in.
Fog looks really cool.
It does.
Let's see if I can.
Hello. Good afternoon. I'm gonna hold on to you on this little down spit.
Okay.
We are at the cabins. There's some people walking up there. It's all misty and beautiful. And we're gonna go walk to the office? General store, I think is what they call it. And get ourselves some pizza. Hopefully cook it over there. And sit and eat and use the Wi-Fi. I am not able. I've not been able to export from Rush video on my phone, which is really frustrating. So we're gonna see if maybe just having Wi-Fi will help. I don't know. And food, yeah, because we're hungry. Yeah. Just been taking it easy, had a really nice long nap. Right?
Huh?
Good long nap?
Yeah.
It's not raining, it's just misty. I mean, we're just in a cloud. It's not misty, it's just
It's fog.
fog.
Cloud.
Yeah. We're in a cloud. here is the little general store. Yeah, which is just up here. They've been very friendly in there so far, I thought.
I thought so too.
Yeah, we've got areas for you to hang out outside here. Outside. A little general store goodness. They have the little pricing up here. And breakfast was here this morning. So yeah, a little spot. They've got a little oven, so we're just watched this to cook a cheese pizza for lunch on here. And they do have little, like a little mini resupply area. Not a ton of options, but it is some options, which is fantastic. And they've got a wall of books and games if you want to hang out and do any of that. And then little snack things around this, which is really awesome. And coffee.